And I'm David. Here we are to talk about Big Brother Over the Top.
David's back!
I'm back! Hey guys!
He did not abandon us!
I didn't, I was just out of town, but now I'm back.
You guys, America has way too much power.
Oh my god. We're just calling all the shots.
We just broke a tie and sent someone home.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, we got so much to go over. Let's get there.
Yes.
So, last we discussed Alex had won HOH and we were debating who should get the care package.
Yes.
We knew we wanted it to be someone on the other side, or at least that was my perspective, just to keep the game fun.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
But I think the rest of America just wants to protect Jason.
Yeah. So Chrissy got it because everybody knows that Chrissy and Jason are tight and they've, you know, formed a good relationship.
That was a safe choice if you love Jason.
Yes.
And then Alex, who I still think is a very strong player.
Yes.
She did a really good job of convincing Chrissy that Jason was the target.
Yes, right. And she's having a lot of pressure put on her to put Jason up, but she doesn't really want to put Jason up.
So it would help her if she kept Jason safe.
Yeah, right. Jason's not my target, it's the house's target though, so really you should save Jason.
Chrissy bought that story and was easily convinced to save Jason when it was Jason was never Alex's target.
Right, and Alex then promises Chrissy safety.
Which was a bad idea, but she did it.
She did that.
So Jason becomes safe, and as Alex had been saying for a week, she put up Shane and Danielle on the block because those were her targets from the get-go.
They would be my targets too. I'm all about getting that showman's gone.
Look, America, for I think a week, America loved Shane and Danielle, but I think things have changed now. I mean, we'll see by the voting, but I thought that it was a little early to target a showman.
Sure. And I remember Jason said, like, you want to keep the showmans around till like week 6 or so because then there's always a bigger target than you. But I sort of felt like that was just Jason trying to keep the showmans in there so that he would be safe, so that people can target them and not him.
I don't know. I think it's really early to put two duos up on the block.
Okay.
Like if you want to get rid of the showmans, put one of them up on the block. When you put 2 people in a showman's up, you are making a huge statement, and it is so early for Alex to be like, I'm coming after you. I'm now a target.
Because it's true. Because then whoever stays is going to come after her.
Right. But that's also why I love Alex, because she's there to play.
She's there to
and
make big moves.
It's way more entertaining for us to watch someone who's there to play.
Absolutely.
Remember Nicole hiding in bed last season?
Yeah.
Everyone was complaining about that, and now we've got Alex in the house.
Dropping bombs.
And America's complaining about Alex too.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Make up your mind, America.
Figure out what you want.
Yeah.
They really just want Jason to win. So as long as Jason wins, America's going to be happy.
I'm going to be interested to see when America changes their mind and Jason isn't the only one they love, because there are plenty of cool people in this house who also love. Nothing against Jason.
No.
We still like him.
Yes.
But there's other people to like too.
Yes.
America then puts up their nominee.
Monty.
I get it.
Yeah, it seems like a keep Jason safe move because Monty was targeting Jason from the beginning.
It's so easy for us to hate the HOH who just targeted Jason. I get it.
Yeah.
There was also some other drama that I'm sure factored into people's votes this week.
Yeah, he probably wasn't everybody's favorite on the live feeds.
Okay, there's drama coming from a lot of people, so I'm not even going to get involved into all of that.
Yeah.
So he is the third nominee, and they play Veto.
It ends up being Shane who wins the veto.
Shane wins the veto.
So he nailed that putt-putt golf challenge, and then everyone else is assigned some sort of punishment. Monty's not allowed to play the veto next week, and
they got to pick. They got to pick which was like the worst, the lesser of all the evils.
Right.
Which was fun to see punishments start coming to play.
Yeah.
But so Shane wins the veto and obviously takes himself off of the block.
Yes.
Okay, so now the house is in a predicament because there obviously a nominee is coming down, someone has to be replaced, and all of a sudden Monty's on the block. So confusion all over.
And this like kind of blows up Alex's whole strategy here because she doesn't want Monty to go home, and now Shane's off. Like Danielle's the only person left on the block who she wants to go home.
Right, so how does she get Danielle to go home?
Yes.
From her perspective, she feels like Chrissy is the safest person to put up there to give her the best chance to get rid of Danielle.
Yes, she wants to put up someone that nobody's going to vote for.
Right.
So that she can put all the focus on Danielle and get her out of the house.
She has pressure from other people in the house to put up Justin, to put up Scott. Like, there's other people that others don't like.
Yeah.
But she sticks with her guns and goes with Chrissy, which goes against a deal.
Exactly, not a good move. Yeah.
Alex has made some great moves this week, but she's also made some horrible moves that make her like the biggest target in the house.
Yeah, Shane, Danielle, and Chrissy are all probably going after her at this point.
Like, that's just, that's where you have to be careful in this game.
Yeah. We'll see how she works her way out of it. I hope she does.
When Chrissy is now on the block as the replacement nominee, they start realizing votes are pretty split.
Yeah, because the house is so clearly divided. Half of the people are going to vote for Danielle, half of the people are going to vote for Monty.
If you're in the house and you don't have the big picture, you have to assume that America's going to throw their vote to the person they put up on the block.
Of course.
And so far, that has proven to be true. I feel like it'll change at some point. It's a pretty smart assumption at this point.
Yep.
They have to then think, okay, if Monty's gonna get that vote with other people's votes, Monty would be evicted.
Yep.
So we've got to throw, that side of the house has to get a vote thrown. One person over to Chrissy.
Yeah.
And then that could be a tie that Alex would break and send Danielle home.
Yes.
That was their best bet to send Danielle home.
Yeah. Monty's sort of working on Neely, telling her like, hey, I know I'm going home.
Sympathy vote.
Send me the pity vote, whatever.
They tried to pressure Scott. Scott got in some hot water this week. He made his alliances clear and half the house wasn't happy about that.
Yeah.
So they put the pressure on him to vote their way. Like, they tried a few different angles. And I have to say, again, Alex's side did make some smart decisions in the fact that Jason's entire side thought they were voting out Chrissy. They didn't know Danielle was the target.
Yeah,
so that's another smart move. Like, I'm so conflicted with the moves.
Yeah.
But ultimately,
it doesn't work. They just...
I was floored. I watched the votes.
Yeah.
It's tied. And it comes down to America is going to break this tie.
Yeah. And they did.
And honestly, the polls online, it was very close. It was not a given like the week before. Everyone was like, cornbread out.
Yeah.
This week was very close of who wanted Danielle out and who wanted Monty out.
Yeah.
From what I read, I wasn't 100% sure if it was going to be Danielle or Monty. I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
But America, we voted for Monty apparently. And he got that 5th vote and out the door he went.
I kind of wish it had been Danielle because I'm not a fan of this showmance, but...
I personally voted to evict Danielle. Although at this point, either one of them, they're the same to me. Like,
yeah, it's true.
They're both threats and they're both annoying. I didn't, like, whatever.
Right.
Monty's a little better to look at from my perspective, but that's
agreed. Yeah. Then after the eviction, they go on to the next head of household competition. Again, it's sort of like a lower budget HOH competition than we're used to, but it's better than the first one.
Well, they did nail down all of those pieces of wood on that big platform.
Boards, yes.
That cost some money.
So they're trying to find the longest board in this barcode situation.
Also kind of confusing, and I was like, why is this so hard?
I literally had to watch the rules like 4 times on the feeds. Like, what is going on? Wait,
and
what?
They announced a couple times, they're like, again, the objective is.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wait, are they doing it wrong? Because I'm confused and maybe they're confused too.
Right.
But apparently the links were just really close to each other and it was hard for them.
Yeah.
Between the eviction and before this head of household competition.
Yes.
Let's call them the late night jamboree. Let's call them Jason's side, like whatever you want to call them. So Jason's side is riding high. Monty just got evicted.
Oh yeah.
They now officially know where Scott lies and they are just like throwing out, be scared, be afraid. Oh, we're coming at you. You don't have the numbers. And then we go to this HOH competition and Scott wins.
Scott. I mean, I know it's early in the season and we don't really know who's capable of what, but I just wasn't sure we were ever going to see Scott win anything.
No. No. He was not going to win anything. This was a fluke. This was hilarious. Yeah. The peaks and valleys of this game so far have been pretty extreme.
Yeah, because now that Scott's won, Jason's side is distraught.
Now they're like crying, and now they're like throwing things. Yeah. And now they're like, whoa. Like they just were threatening him to be scared, and now they have to be scared.
And now Chrissy's like, I'm going up on the block, I know it.
From my perspective, it doesn't matter who's HOH, and it does not matter who goes up on that block because
America decides.
So far, America puts up a third nominee and sends that person home.
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters at all.
We'll have to see. I mean, I think, like you said, I think it's going to change. Once we settle in and America starts to see that there are other people with good personalities and we're fun and likable.
Right, and we're fickle. Hello.
Yeah.
We change our mind on who we like and who we hate week to week.
Week to week.
And we're becoming torn. It's not unanimously against one person anymore.
Yeah.
This week was strongly against two people. And so this week coming up, maybe we're going to be even more torn. I don't know. I'm interested to see. I'm kind of nervous on how much power we have.
Yeah, yeah. But so far in the feed, since the HOH competition, Scott has, of course, been having conversations with people. He's promised Justin that Justin is going to be safe. And it seems like his targets are Shane and Danielle again.
I kind of think this goes along with the fact that Scott hasn't played the best game. He's just kind of doing an easy route of doing exactly what the person he's aligned with tried to do last week.
Right.
I think he thinks that's just like status quo and easy and it doesn't rock the boat too much is how I think he's thinking.
Yeah.
It's still a big swing. They're going to go up on the block again and they're going to be mad again.
Man, they're just mad all the time, those two.
Well,
Danielle's mad and Shane is just kind of like, hey,
it's all right.
It's cool. We're going to play the veto. Very chill.
So we today, as America, have to vote for a care package.
Yes.
And this one, I don't know, this one doesn't seem to rock the boat too much.
But it could. It has a potential to later in the game because it's a pick a veto and one of them is a boomerang veto, meaning whoever wins it gets to use it twice.
All three of those veto options could be juicy and good.
Yeah.
But like, we don't know how that does anything until we know who wins the veto.
True.
We can give this to someone, again, let's just say, for America's sake, give it to someone on Jason's side.
Yeah.
And they pick a dramatic version of the veto. And then Morgan wins the veto and she chooses two replacement, we just don't know how it could go.
But I kind of like, I mean, let's take a little bit of power out of America's hands in some way. So I kind of like that America's care package isn't always definitely going to benefit who it's given to.
Right.
Like you're giving someone the power to make a choice, but that choice isn't necessarily going to benefit them. I kind of like that.
Right. They're definitely not safe. And they're not eligible down the road. So you have to keep that in mind. The people who are like, I just like this person, so I'm going to give them this care package. Well, you're screwing them up because in 2 weeks when they need safety, you can't give it to them.
Right. They could use a co-HOH down the line, but you've already given them a care package and now they can't get that.
I feel like that's the biggest thing to keep in mind when you're voting for these. So I actually haven't voted yet because I'm torn. Like every time I go to the page to vote,
I know. Who do I want to give it to?
Right. But like, who cares at this point? It's just going to be a fun game.
Yeah.
And then we're going to vote for have-nots. Then we're going to vote for our third nominee, which I honestly have no idea. I think a lot of people are going to be drawn to Alex. But there's a lot of people who are loving Alex.
Yeah, I'm loving Alex.
And so
I might put up like a Shelby maybe.
Yeah, there's no need for Shelby to.
I mean, I like her voice. She's got kind of a weird
She
voice.
has a Nolan voice. She sounds like Liz and Julia. I
she does.
handle her voice. I'm better with it now, but like the first couple days, I was like, I can't. She entertains me. I don't hate her as much as I think the Houseguests do.
Yeah.
But like, I could care less about her. I could care less about Chrissy. Chrissy's sort of middle of the road for me. I'll tell you
Justin, I don't care about.
Justin is probably my third favorite person, only because he's entertaining.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Like, I don't know if he's smart. I can't tell what's really going on in there. But I find him entertaining. But my favorite people are Neely and Alex. And Whitney. Whitney is my favorite person.
What?
Whitney sounds like.
And that's like the extent of her vocabulary too.
No, she's really, really smart.
What?
Yeah. She's been pulling most of the strings on that side of things.
She has?
All right, we'll get back to you. We're going to debate this. And we'll get back to you on that one. Wait, so who are your favorite people?
Well, my favorites would definitely be Neely. I like Chrissy. I love Jason, of course. I think Neely's like my #1 favorite so far.
Neely is just an all-around, like, cool person.
Because she seems kind of like she has like a little bit of a mom vibe. Because she's a little bit older than everybody else in the house. But then, like, she'll like flip like that, right? And she'll be like, let me tell you about that, you know? And like, I like that she's
her
like.
Her DRs are really entertaining, but real.
Yeah.
She seems vulnerable. She seems like a real person. She's willing to open up to us. It's not just a facade.
Yeah.
I enjoy that about her for sure. Okay, you guys. What do you think?
Who are you gonna vote for the care package?
For all of the things.
Yeah, for all the things.
Who do you want to stick around? Who are you rooting for? What, do you think you have too much power?
Right, yeah. Click subscribe and we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.